Ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal could be at risk of losing this Declan Rice deal. In addition to that, apparently Ruban Neves has rejected Arsenal's offer in order to go to Barcelona. I'm surprised we even offered him a contract, and Mikel Arteta is looking to strengthen his defense. Let's get into it on today's show.
Here we go.
Yes, people. What's going on? It's Eagle Talks Football, and I'm going to be doing transfer shows on a regular basis around Arsenal and anything else that's going around. So let's get straight into it. Hopefully you guys are good. Do me a favor, leave a like on this video. If you're watching this in the playback or you're watching live, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get straight into it. There's a lot to talk about, so I'm going to get into it as much as I can. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet and to the point so everyone knows what's going on around Arsenal. So just to let you guys know a little bit about what's going on, we are linked to defensive cover. I did do a full video where I covered a bunch of these stories yesterday. So I'm just going to show you guys. Do go check out that video where I spoke about yesterday, where I spoke about Emil Smith-Rowe potentially being sold for Madison. And we also covered Jules Koundé leaving Barcelona, Mason Mount to Manchester United, ilkay and Gündoğan looking at a new contract and everything else. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So first things first. Arsenal are looking at defensive cover, and one of the players they're looking at is the right back. His name is, one second, how do you pronounce this?
Sacha Boey.
Sacha Boey. He plays for Galatasaray, and they're valuing him at around 25 million euros. But at this moment in time, Arsenal are looking to potentially go and offer 17 million. We're gonna try to cut under the price, but that is what's being reported at this moment in time. If I could tell you guys a little bit more about this guy, I will right now. I'll go find out what I can. But when it comes to the Galatasaray right back, he is extremely fast. He's going to be solid defensive cover. He's 22 years old. I don't know his all-around game, but there has been some reports coming out from him being linked to other clubs in the past. He's valued at around, what is it, 11 million euros on transfer mark, and he has a contract until 2025. He's been in the first team for a couple of years now, since joining the team in 2021. I don't know how many games he's played, but he has played some games at left back in addition to some games at right back. I'm going to have to do some more analyzation to find out a little bit more about the guy for you guys. But this is the first rumor of the day and the first player we are linked to. Shout out to everyone in the comment section. I can see some of you guys. I can see some of you guys in the chat right here saying, "Yo, bro, George changed his picture." Yeah, George changed his picture to the championship. They haven't gotten relegated yet, so I don't know why he's doing that. You have an opportunity to stay up, my guy. Declan Rice is not advanced. He might head to United. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get into that. You're kind of jumping the gun, but we're gonna get into all of that, right? Just bear with me. Arsenal don't want Ruben Neves. I'll tell you guys what's going on with Ruben Neves in a second, but right now we're only at 13 likes. Do hit that like button, guys, and let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section as we are live for this early show. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna have to do more analyzation and more learn a little bit more about this guy. I'll get you guys more information on the next show, but at this moment in time, we are linked to Galatasaray right back. I still want Fresneda. I would prefer Fresneda, and if we can get Fresneda, I think that would be a solid addition to Arsenal. But let me just go and show you guys a little bit more about this guy before we go any further. And yeah, big up to everyone in the comment section. We got 32 of you guys in the chat. I can see some of the regulars. Ozan Kabak in the building. Lee was moving mad the other day. What was Lee talking about? I'm not too familiar with what he was saying yesterday or the day before. What was he talking about? Maybe give me more information on that. But yeah, let me just give you guys a little bit more information on the 22-year-old right back, Sacha Boey. So the Gunners are reportedly eyeing the Galatasaray standout right back Boey and prioritizing his addition this summer to bolster our defense to allow Ben White to return to his center back position. Mikel Arteta seeks depth in the defense and sees that the Premier League potential in Boey aim to exploit his development with the world-class competition. It is yet to see if Arsenal agree a deal with Galatasaray, but he's valued around £21 million. The club's resources to secure the promising defender. So yeah, he's very high Barely sought after. We're gonna have to see and keep an eye on this one to see where it goes from here, right? And where it goes. No, Ligano was embarrassing himself. What did he do? I'm so confused. What did he do? What happened yesterday for everyone to be talking about Lee? What did he do? Was this on the terrace? Where was this? How did I miss this? But yeah, let's see what else was going on. Let's see what else is going on with Arsenal and everything going on with Arsenal. So at this moment in time, if you guys don't know, Mason Mount is headed to Manchester United, apparently. Mason Mount to Manchester United seems to be the thing at this moment in time. So Manchester United, Mason Mount is made it clear that he prefers a move to Manchester United over Arsenal. The club official know this. According to David Ornstein, Mason Mount is leaning towards Manchester United, and talks expected between the two clubs due course. Reported adds that the other clubs interested in the international numerous amounts. They're trying to get him to strike a deal, but Manchester United have seemed to have beaten Liverpool and Arsenal to the signing of Mason Mount. Thank you, Manchester United. Thank you, Manchester United. Thank you. Big up to United for doing what they got to do. They're getting the deal done. They're getting it sorted, and they're getting the guy that they want in through the door. So it seems like Manchester United have worked their way into getting Mason Mount away from Arsenal. I'm not too upset about this. I wanted Caicedo anyway, so I'm happy. I'm celebrating this news. Guys, we should be happy about this, right? Also, Arsenal have leaked the reported leak of Arsenal's new kit thing is coming out. Arsenal's kit is going to be announced soon, and this is just a quick little advert for the Arsenal kit. As you guys come in, do hit that like button. I can see there's 42 of you guys in the chat right now. Do hit that goddamn like button. We've already spoken about Sacha. What is going on here? Nothing. But yeah, just to let you guys know, West Ham are also interested in Florian Balogun. Yes, West Ham are interested in Florian Balogun. Would you be interested in letting Balogun go in return in the Declan Rice deal? I personally, I'm not too upset with that. I would be okay with that. But there is some other stuff also on the docket with the Declan Rice stuff that we got to talk about, because it seems like Manchester United are beating us to the race, not only for Mason Mount, but potentially for Declan Rice. Also, at this moment in time, not only have Manchester United entered the race for Mason Mount and have seemed to have be the front runners, but now Manchester United have joined the race for Declan Rice this summer. Arsenal are in the most advanced and are and have shown the most interest, of course. However, sources say that Arsenal's valuation has fallen short 10 million of Man United's price for thing. This is crazy to me. This is crazy to me, because I'm reading this, and what is the difference between what was said a couple weeks ago to what's being said now? Like, I feel like they're regurgitating the same news, painting it with a different brush and trying to send it to us and say, oh, it's something different. No, this is the same news, just they're just trying to paint it with a different brush. They're sending us the same information that they gave us a couple weeks ago, and now they're saying Man United is interested, and they're basically saying that they want 100 million and not 92 million. We already know this. That's not this. It's not a big shock that they want 92 million and not the price that we want to give them. They're obviously going to ask for as much as they can, but I don't think we should be worried. I don't think we should be too concerned. I don't think this is something that we should be too worried about at this moment in time. Man United entering the race for Declan Rice is not going to be the be on and end all that destroys this thing. It's not going to be the situation where now that Man United have entered the race, we're not going to sign him. I think this is more of a ploy to try to get as much money as they can, and as they should try to get as much money as they can. They should try to get as much money as they want from a deal. They should not just settle for whatever we offer them, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to get as much money as they can. They're going to try to unsettle our fan base with news, and this is what happens. This is the transfer window. It's just getting started. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. This is how it's going to be for the remainder of the transfer window, and we're going to be hearing about this and things like this for the majority of the transfer window. And we just need to stay level-headed. We need to stay calm and understand that I don't think anyone is beating Arsenal to this Declan Rice deal. Even though we've seen this before, I think this is just regurgitated news. I just think this is just regurgitated news, and I don't think we should be worried too much. Not yet, at least. Not yet. I think if there is a time to worry, it's going to be maybe a little bit down the line when it comes to the transfer window, if we find ourselves late in the transfer window and we still can't get a deal done. But of course, he is going to be linked to other clubs. Other clubs are going to want Declan Rice. Declan Rice is a quality player, and I am not too concerned about any reports that we're hearing at this moment in time. Personally, that's just me. I don't know about you guys, but when I see stuff like Man United are interested or Man United are starting to get stuff sorted, he wants to stay in London. It's been well documented that he wants to stay in London. It's been well documented that his family wants to stay in London. I understand that Man United might be able to offer him similar wages or even more wages, but I'm still not too concerned about that. I don't find the links to Man United as something to be worried about. This is not similar to the situation. This is not similar to the situation with Martinez last year. Martinez last year, his manager was his manager was the manager of Man United. His former manager was the manager of Man United. At this moment in time, this is a completely different situation. Declan Rice had an opportunity to go to Man United last summer. It didn't materialize. Has an opportunity again this summer, didn't materialize. But let's just see. Let's just see. At this moment in time, Arsenal are ongoing with talks of a £92 million bid. The bid is not enough. They want 100 million. Arsenal are looking to pay 92 million. That's where the difference in price comes, and that's where the difference in the situation is. This is a report that is going to be repeated throughout the summer. Every single time you hear about a bid, you're going to hear that it's fallen short, or it's not enough, or it's not this. It's not a situation where you just say, go and pay the 10 million. Even if we bid 100 million today, they're going to say we want 120. They're always going to ask for more until the deal is done. We've been speaking to them since January. I am not concerned. I am not too worried. I don't think it's a situation where us fans should be going too crazy. But the Declan Rice deal is slightly at risk because they're basically saying 92 million is not enough. That's what they're saying. They're saying 92 million is not enough. That's the beyond and end all. If they want 10 million more, we can give them 10 million more. But what's stopping them from saying we want 30 million more, or we want 40 million more, right? The reports that came out on the 15th of May when they announced the price that was 90 million that Arsenal would be willing to pay, now they're saying we've fallen short. And they want 10 million more. It is what it is. Man United are going to enter the race. You're going to also probably have Bayern Munich enter the race. You're going to have all these clubs entering races for Declan Rice. But it doesn't mean we have to be concerned. It doesn't mean we have to be concerned. You guys can let me know if you guys are concerned. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna for now, I'm gonna keep myself calm, cool, collective, not too worried overall, because I know that it's a situation where this is going to be media speculation and hearsay for the remainder of the summer. And let's see if there's more to this story. Oh, wow. What's this? Arsenal's latest proposal for Reiss Nelson contract until June 2027 with an option. Rejected a week ago. Talks ongoing for a further deal. I'm not going to lie. I think Reiss Nelson's going to probably leave. We're going to talk about some of these other things in a second. But yeah. This is the main story for today. Now I'm going to show you guys more, but let me just get to your comments quickly to see what you guys got to say. Bayern is in the if Bayern are in the race, you are finished. No, Bayern are in the race, yes, but doesn't necessarily mean we're finished. If Bayern Munich don't want to pay what West Ham want them to pay, they're not. We're good. The only teams that are seriously interested at this moment in time is Arsenal and Man United. Chelsea were interested, but Chelsea have fallen back because of talks with Declan Rice's family and stuff have fallen apart. and has caused a little bit of disruption. So I don't think Chelsea anymore are the options. At this moment in time, it seems like Man United and Arsenal, but Arsenal are the heavy favorites in order to sign Declan Rice. Where is this other thing? This is all media stuff. Let me just show you guys the other article that I wanted to show you guys about Rice. Rice, Man United. Let me get this. Okay. So I think even Terry tweeted it out. Rice. Let's see what they got to say about Eric. Let's see what they got to say about Declan Rice to Man United people. Let's see what they have to say. So Terry said, Man United have joined the race for Declan Rice. Erik ten Hag wants to bolster his midfield ahead of next season and believes Declan Rice adds the steel and energy to the team. This is what Samuel McBell wrote. That was written twice from there. Man United want both Declan Rice and Mason Mount as well as Harry Kane. Wow. If Man United could pull that off, that is crazy. Declan Rice has plenty of suitors as Arsenal, Chelsea remain in the queue, in addition to Manchester United, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, all involved. The price, although, is unless asking price is met. And last time I checked, the asking price was 120 million or 100 million, if I'm not mistaken. So the asking price has not been met by anybody yet. Even Arsenal have not met the asking price. Arsenal have not met the asking price for Declan Rice. What's this? David Fabrizio Romano. When was this? March 20. This is March 20th, he said. Arsenal expected to leave in the summer with Chelsea. Arsenal internal discussions. Man United. Okay, that's random. Newcastle have also contacted for Declan Rice in April. There's a lot of clubs that are interested. But the main thing is, if Man United are serious, reliable reports that Man United have joined the race to sign Declan Rice. And yesterday, Erik ten Hag wants Mount and another phase of midfielder like Rice or Caicedo preferred fit that profile. So imagine Mason Mount and Declan Rice could both end up at Man United potentially. And that is the worry that at this moment in time that both of them could be ending up at that club. May 6th, they said that West Ham are demanding 100 million this summer, and Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Liverpool are monitoring the situation. So if they are demanding 100 million, this brings us back to the article that we've seen today. This brings us back to all the way back to this article here. Where is it? This is the article here. So you guys know that this man here, Samuel McBell, reported that Arsenal bid 90 million for just the other day. He reported this just the other day. Let me find it. So he reported 90 mil. It was 90 mil for Rice. And he said that Arsenal are prepared to bid 90 million for Declan Rice. This was on the 15th of May. He reported this. Let me show you. So on the 15th of May, Samuel McBell wrote this. Arsenal are ready to offer 90 million to sign Declan Rice this summer, and the Gunners are prepared to give him 300K per week to land the West Ham captain, as they look to offload Granit Xhaka and mount another title push. Now, with that article coming out, in this article, they mentioned that Arsenal have already fallen short of the valuation. So I feel like there's no new information when it comes to the Arsenal side of things from the date May the 15th. So the article that we've seen today and this article here, there's not too much differences between these two articles. They're very similar between the two articles. The only difference is this one says how much we're going to be spending. The other one says how much West Ham want and how the difference in valuation from the two clubs. So at this moment in time, the West Ham situation hasn't changed. The Bayern Munich situation is that they are looking for options outside of Kimmich now that Kimmich is leaving, so we're not too worried. But yeah, Rice doesn't want to leave London. That is true. Reports have come out that he doesn't want to leave London, and that's why Chelsea were always a front runner, and now Arsenal are also a front runner. West Ham won 120 million. No, the valuation keeps changing, my friend. Originally, they said they wanted David Moyes valued him at 120 million. But really and truly, West Ham are looking for 100 million base. That's what they want. 100 million guarantee cash. They don't want any add-ons or anything else. 100 million guaranteed. That's before any add-ons or anything else. The right decision from them. Brighton made Europa League. Oh, Brighton are killing it, bro. Brighton are killing it. I would take James Ward-Prowse. Listen, we don't need free kicks, man. We don't need free kicks. What I'm shocked about is, have you guys seen the report about? Have you guys seen this report about this report that came out today about what's it called? Ruben Neves. This was shocking to me. This was shocking. Apparently, Ruben Neves turned down an opportunity to join Arsenal. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't know there was too many rumors about Ruben Neves to Arsenal this window either. The window's just starting and all the madness is already beginning. So let me show you guys what's happening here. This makes no sense. This made no sense. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. I see 85 of you guys in the chat right now. Hit that goddamn like button. Yeah, so Ruben Neves has turned down a deal from Arsenal and is waiting for Barcelona to make a bid for him. This is reported yesterday. Also, in other news, Zubimendi, Arsenal's ready to pay the release clause if still scenario arises. Wolves want 45 million for Neves. Reportedly, that 45 million Arsenal are willing to pay, but the player has apparently turned down the opportunity to join Arsenal. That is what we're hearing. Arsenal still desire to sign Declan Rice, well documented, but also have remain interest in Martin Zubimendi. We have Caicedo and Ruben Neves. I'm not going to lie to you. If we end up with no Rice and we get Zubimendi and Caicedo, I'm still okay with that. As long as we get one of Caicedo or Rice, I'm happy. I don't want us in a situation where we end the window with Neves and Zubimendi. I feel like that's massive downgrades on the quality that we're looking for in the beginning of the window. And when it comes to İlkay Gündoğan, I don't know if he's going to be joining Arsenal. I think he's probably going to stay at Manchester City. So yeah, reports came out yesterday that Ruben Neves has rejected an offer from Arsenal and is still awaiting Barcelona. It is Barcelona failed to pay Wolves' asking price, but the midfielder is seriously valued. Arsenal have made an offer. This is reported by Manuel Deportivo. I am first time I'm hearing we're still interested in Ruben Neves. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't get why we're still so. This is shocking to me. This is shocking to me. I was surprised. You even have Wolves reporters reporting on it yesterday saying Ruben Neves has declined a potential move to Arsenal and the player is waiting for Barcelona. Guys, this is crazy. I didn't know we were interested in Ruben Neves anymore. I thought we moved past the Ruben Neves links, but hey, this is what's happening. Rice is brilliant and is worth the 100 million. I think he is. I agree. I definitely do think he's worth 100 million. Osman saying, I've been a Gunner since 95. I've never seen us sign someone highly coveted unless it's a free transfer like Sol Campbell. We're not getting Rice or Caicedo. Osman, I'm sorry, my friend, but I don't agree with that sentiment. We have signed players that were coveted. We signed what do you call it, Mezo Ozil. We signed Alexis Sanchez. They were both coveted at the time. We signed Thomas Partey, who was highly coveted at the time. Besides that, I can't really think of too many. But you're right. We have signed players before. You can say release clause with Thomas Partey. We got Sanchez over Liverpool. We even signed Aubameyang, so we can sign players. We can sign players. I don't think it's a situation where you should be stressed or you should be too worried. But yeah, people in the chat, do me a favor, hit that goddamn like button right now. Do me a favor, hit that goddamn like button. It's absolutely free. Don't forget to hit that goddamn like button. Now, before we go any further, I need to check something quickly. But let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section about Arsenal this window so far. Are you guys concerned about something? And I'm just going to show you something that I was disgusted by. Disgusted. This is a disgusting link. Now, I rate Jordi Alba. He's had an amazing career at Barcelona. But no. Why on earth are we looking at Jordi Alba? Why? Why would anybody? Does anybody here think Jordi Alba is a good option for Arsenal? it, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think buying Jordi Alba is makes no sense. The man, if I'm not mistaken, this year, how old is he? He's 34 years old. He's never played in the Premier League. Barcelona have agreed to terminate the defender's contract. He could leave on a free. I think he should be going somewhere else, maybe somewhere in Spain, somewhere in Italy. But coming to the Premier League at that age, not once playing in the Premier League, even though you're a quality defender, it might be difficult for him to adjust. It might take him a long time to adjust. And I want a younger, more exciting profile. I don't want somebody who's that much older. If you're a more senior figure coming in the midfield, or you're a more senior figure coming in the center half position, maybe. But at right back, I don't want you being a more senior figure in the team coming in at right back. Personally, I feel like if we were to sign him, it would be strictly just for experience, and he wouldn't be getting as many games as he would want. Also, it wouldn't make sense for me. I think we should stay clear of the signing of Jordi Alba, and it doesn't make sense why Arsenal would sign Jordi Alba. We are linked to Jordi. I've seen other players linked to Arsenal that would be better. I don't want Jordi Alba personally. That's just me. I don't want Jordi Alba. I would rather we go for other players in the team. We're also linked to some other players from Spain. Listen, look at this. We're linked to Real Madrid's what's his name again? Asensio. Asensio is not bad. He would be a quality option off the bench. He has the most goals scored off the bench in the Champions League, and I think he has the most goals scored off the bench in La Liga. He would be an amazing option off the bench, and he could even push to start some games. Asensio is the kind of player we should be looking to get. Asensio is the kind of player we should be looking at going forward. And this is even though some people are at Real Madrid tell me that you don't want Asensio, he's not been at this. Some people don't like him. Some people say it's a good option, but personally for me, I think he would be a decent option. I think he would be a quality player to bring in, and he could definitely benefit us in the long term. Now, just to let you guys know, Arsenal are selling a bunch of players. Arsenal are going to be selling up to 14 players in the summer, and reportedly even Thomas Partey and Xhaka could both be gone this summer. Now, it doesn't make sense to me why we would sell both Xhaka and Thomas Partey. I would want to keep Thomas Partey, but Partey has 2 years left on his contract, and Arsenal are looking to get rid of him. It looks like the players that could be leaving this summer are Rob Holding, Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka, a bunch of these guys who could be leaving. And reportedly Cedric wants to stay, but that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, Xhaka and Partey could both be gone from Arsenal Football Club this summer. I think it would be stupid for us to sell both of them, but that is what's reported at this moment in time, that we could sell both Xhaka and Thomas Partey in the summer transfer window. That is what could happen. We could end up selling both of them. It's crazy to think, but we could end up selling both of them in this summer transfer window. Now just before I gotta wrap up soon because I gotta go back to work. But I'm just gonna show you guys. Arsenal are interested in 2 Manchester City players. Now, I don't think Manchester City are gonna sell are gonna let İlkay Gündoğan leave on unless he's going abroad to Barcelona. So at this moment in time, until I see more about İlkay Gündoğan is legit, I'm gonna be pessimistic on that transfer. But Joao Cancelo could actually happen, but they're going to want a ridiculous fee. Is anybody willing to spend 60 million on Joao Cancelo, 50 million on Joao Cancelo? How much money would you be willing to spend on Joao Cancelo? Let me know, because İlkay Gündoğan would be a free transfer. And also, Joao Cancelo would want a lot of money. He would want what? Like 200K plus a week. Let me know what you guys think. Tierney swap deal? Man City might do that. 60 million definitely will cost a lot of money for this transfer. So you're going to have to probably forget about that in the short term. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. People in the comment section saying 60 million for Caicedo, 60 million for Cancelo. Yeah, 60 million. That's probably the going rate for a player like him nowadays. That's probably the going rate for Caicedo. And Caicedo is going to probably cost us. How much would Caicedo cost us? Because if I'm not mistaken, De Zerbi did say that Caicedo will be leaving Brighton. So Caicedo will be headed out of Brighton this summer. How much he's going to cost? probably 80, 90 mil, something crazy like that. Knowing these guys, they've been costing ridiculous prices for a lot of these players. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, there's one more story before we go. If you guys remember, before we bought Ben White, we were linked to Edmond Tapsoba. So reportedly, Arsenal, who have been in discussion with Leverkusen over the Granit Xhaka deal and over the Moussa Diaby deal, have restarted conversations over Edmond Tapsoba. Now, Tapsoba is a quality center half who not only has been linked to us in the past, but I think we've made a bid for him in the past, and they wanted ridiculous money. Now the 24-year-old is out of contract soon, if I'm not mistaken. His contract, no. What am I saying? He has 3 more years on his contract. He's going to cost quite a bit of money. If we want him, he's going to probably be in the region of 40 to 50 million potentially. This would be more defensive cover that Mikel Arteta would be interested in. Mikel Arteta is interested in a lot of center half cover, and Arsenal have sent scouts to go watch him for the last few games of the season as Arsenal grow interest in the how do you spell it? How do you pronounce this again?
Burkina
Faso International. But yeah, I'm gonna have to leave you guys here. This was just a quick little update. Love for love, people. I don't know anything about him. Yeah, he's finished, bro. Why are we even linked to a guy who's finished? It's crazy. Iga, where was Odegaard when we needed him? What a captain. Bro, you guys are harsh on Odegaard. Odegaard has been quality for majority of the season, and I feel like we're too hard on some of these guys. Yes, he didn't perform, but we also look at majority of the team. They didn't perform in the business end of the season. Why is Pep having listen, that's just a coincidence, bro. I don't think it's by design. I don't think it's by design at all. That's just, he just went and got the best players he can get in each position. It's not a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't think it's a thing where he does it intentionally like that. Come on. I'm not too familiar with that. But yo, guys, I gotta go. I literally gotta go back to work right now. I'm working from home. Love. I'm done my break. I'm gonna catch you guys. If there's anything else going on, I'm gonna keep you guys updated, keep you guys informed on everything going on. Do me a favor, hit the like button right now, guys. Why is there's over 100 of you guys in here and there's only 43 likes on the video. That's rude. You guys can do much better than that. But yeah, I'm out of here, guys. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. We're out of here. Have a lovely day. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Here we go.